Happiness can be learned, at least according to Lori Santos, a professor of psychology at Yale University. In the spring of 2018, she started teaching a new course at Yale called Psychology and the Good Life,
which became Yale's most popular class ever in 300 years.
People around the world were asking for access to the course material, so Lori designed a free version dubbed The Science of Wellbeing that's available on Coursera.org.
The Science of Wellbeing is a slightly shorter version of that Yale class, where you'll learn all these science-backed tips for how you can live a happier life.
So we asked Lori to walk us through what you learn in her class and how we can all live a more fulfilled life. She says the first step is the misconceptions about happiness.
This is important because what the research shows is that a lot of us have some bad ideas about the sorts of things that improve well-being. Money and other material goods and even life circumstances don't make us as happy as we think.
Lori cites a study in her course on life satisfaction and income. It shows that happiness does rise with income, but that correlation levels off around $75,000 a year. So money can buy you happiness when you're not making enough to even buy essentials, but after a certain point, no salary will really increase your happiness.
From there, we go on to the kinds of things that really do make you happy, the things that research shows happy people do all the time. And these are going to be surprising things that we often don't expect, things like taking time for being deliberate about social connections.
Lori says that happy people prioritize relationships. She says that also, rather than only thinking about ourselves, we've got to be other-oriented.
Especially in this time of social distancing, it's really important to be connecting with other people. Another is to just think of ways that you could be helping others around you. Do you have an elderly neighbor that you should check in on? Have you not talked to your grandmother or your mom in a while? Is there someone out there you could reach out to?
Even things like gratitude are what actually make people happy.
The whole final part about the class is teaching you how to put those interventions into practice in your own life, because that's really the key. You can know all the things you're supposed to do to be happier, but unless you actually do those behaviors, nothing's going to change.
Lori says it's more than just knowing what makes you happier. You actually have to change your habits and start to nudge your behavior in the right way. This can start with small changes like exercising, sleeping, even breathing.
Just a few mindful breaths can bump up your parasympathetic nervous system activity, which is the sort of rest and digest part of your autonomic nervous system.
Lori also recommends finding a social support system for yourself, so you're surrounded by those who are supporting you as you begin to make these life changes.
The key is not just to know the types of things you're supposed to do, it's to find ways to put them into practice.
Learning the keys to happiness is on the top of the list.